have no idea the kind of week I'm having. Everything is just piling up.
Yeah, you should see my laundry. I finally get through it and there's just more. It just never ends.
Forget the laundry. I mean, it's almost Thursday. We're gonna have to cook again for Shabbos. I do not know how I'm gonna do all this.
There are always things to deal with. But there are other things to deal with. Things we don't speak about in the park.
I went to the mikveh 2 days ago and I'm staining again. Now what?
It's been 2 weeks and I still can't get a clean hefsek tahara. Is that normal?
It shouldn't be such a big deal, but suddenly it's taking over my life.
If only I could just talk about it with someone. Dear Tahareinu, these past few months have proven that your organization is much more than just a Taharas HaMishpacha hotline. Baruch Hashem, we were blessed with our third baby girl 6 months ago. From 8 weeks after the birth, I found myself doing one hefsek tahara after another, 7 or 8 in total. Sometimes even getting as far as day 7, only to be disappointed again. My life was overtaken by the endless counting. I couldn't focus on anything else properly, and I didn't have the energy I needed for my children. 3 months later, I finally managed to get to the mikveh. And 1 day later, it all started again. I was stuck in an endless cycle of counting.
As a newly married couple in Eretz Israel, we didn't give a thought to the unfamiliar medical system. The fact that we'd be entering the world of infertility didn't occur to us. Without a support system, proficiency of the language, or any idea of where to turn, it quickly became overwhelming. I can't begin to describe how challenging this painful journey was. One phone call after another. The years merged into one endless rollercoaster ride as we spoke to dozens of professionals who gave us one-word answers to our questions, leaving us at a total loss, not knowing which way to turn.
Almost every woman finds herself dealing with staining issues at some stage in her life. Some women often avoid asking advice due to a sensitivity to tznius, and when doctors are unfamiliar with the halachic aspect, it makes it difficult to find solutions. This is how I found myself in my mid-40s, a mother of a large family with a respectable career, dealing with a new and unprecedented situation, premenopause. I felt completely lost in my situation, lacking in the knowledge, understanding, or tools to deal with it. I dragged my feet from doctor to doctor, endless tests, diagnoses, and drugs. I felt despair and confusion. I was really suffering. From the outside, everything appeared wonderful, but on the inside, I was a wreck.
Ganze Nacht.
Seid gesund, auf Wohlgleich.
Amen, amen.
I can hardly have the words to express how I'm impressed with Taharas HaMishpacha. Taharas HaMishpacha saved many families, many families, and brought light to families.
Just the idea, understanding that there was such a need in Klal Yisrael. First of all, for individuals who have shilas, so much of it is shilas and mitzias. Rabbanim are not doctors. They need people who have all the information in order to be able to ask proper shilas to the Rabbanim.
And this organization that somebody just can pick up the telephone and ask and get a simple answer which can often solve a problem which could have been going on for months and going on for years.
Psychological help and the knowledge of what's going to happen during the treatment is anxiety reducing, and that is of utmost importance to achieve in order to achieve success.
Throughout the Mishpacha, we find excellent collaborators with high professional knowledge and a wonderful approach to the cause. This collaboration is very fruitful and
The of Torah HaMishpacha is on both sides, both the knowledge of the medical problem and options of treatment, as well as it contributes to the mental status of the patients, that they are more calm, they know what is associated with their problem, what are the options.
They give top recommendations, and they usually actually even help us doctors. The women come, they have been advised, they even sometimes come from, they have done a few tests recommended by the advisors, and they come with, the family doctor has already done little batteries of tests. They also have explained, they are given directions about where to ask, where to go, what direction. And the women are empowered and they understand.
The advisors of Taharat HaMishpacha, the best.
And then came the phone call that changed everything. The advisor was warm and knowledgeable, walking me through the steps to get me out of my mess. Tahareinu said they would work with us to find a solution come what may, and they did. They were available whenever we needed them, and Baruch Hashem, they were successful.
From the minute we stepped into your office, we knew that this was going to be a different experience. Finally, someone was ready to give us all the time in the world, guiding us through every stage of the journey. And now, as we celebrate our daughter's first birthday, we thank Hashem for sending us to you, for your support, which was instrumental in bringing us our Yeshua.
I saw the Tahareinu brochure and called, and like a ray of light, the help came from a confident voice on the other end of the line. The advisor listened attentively and then asked how to best deal with the situation that had overtaken my life. My inner calm was finally restored, reflecting my wonderful life on the outside. They gave my husband his wife back.
My children got their mother back.
And the Rabbeinu Shalom got his daughter back.